Hi, this is Bob Barr bringing you yet another edition of Liberty Guard's Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. Of course, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and, of course, follow Liberty Guard on social media. The law of the universe that we're going to be talking about today has to do with politicians. No surprise there, of course. Law number 128 tells us that politicians love to pat themselves on the back, but now they're forcing private companies to pat them on the back, or else be fined. So we all know that politicians will do something that they think is important, something that they want the voters or the citizens to laud them for. So they go to the media, they pat themselves on the back, they talk about what a great job they're doing, they talk about how what they've done or haven't done is such a great benefit to the voters, it will save the country, whatever. Well, this process of patting themselves on the back has reached a new low, and it's consistent with Law 128. In Illinois, the legislature there recently, late Saturday night, when nobody was watching, that's just a coincidence, I'm sure, passed a law that requires private companies, gas stations, for example, well, specifically gas stations, and also retail establishments like grocery stores, to post a sign, in the case of gas stations, on the pump itself, telling the consumer, the person that's going to that gas station to put gas in their car, they go to the pump and they now will be required to see a sign that tells them that the state legislature and the governor have delayed imposing an additional 2.2 cent tax on gasoline. Now, did you get that? They're not even saying that the gas station has to tell the consumer that the legislature has cut taxes. They simply are requiring them to tell the gas consumers that an additional tax has been delayed for a little while. Well, Illinois already pays, if not the highest, one of the highest state gas taxes in the country. It's about 40 cents a gallon. And they decided that they need to increase that even more. But they delayed slightly the implementation of that new gas tax increase so that the gas retailers, the gas stations, will be forced, under penalty of a significant fine, up to, I think, $65,000, if I'm not mistaken, to post a sign that the legislature delayed implementation of a new tax. I mean, it's just nonsensical. It's disgraceful. And as a matter of fact, I believe that the Gas Station or Gas Retailers Association in Illinois is preparing to file a lawsuit against this on constitutional grounds, a government entity forcing a company to say something, in this case, to praise the government for not implementing a tax quite when they could. So yeah, it's just another example of the nonsense that we have to put up with in our representative democracy here with politicians. We've known for a long time they love to pat themselves on the back, but now they are passing laws, at least in Illinois, to force, under threat of substantial fines, companies to pat them on the back as well. Hopefully this will be thrown out. It should be. If not, expected to be emulated in other states. But for now, that's our Law of the Universe, Law number 128 from Liberty Guard's Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, and we look forward to your being with us next time for yet another Law of the Universe. Thanks for being with us. Thank you for checking out our program today. This show is made possible by Liberty Guard. I encourage you to visit libertyguard.org to learn more about our work in defense of individual liberty and against government abuse. So please support us and become a regular viewer of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. You're not going out of your mind. You're slowly and systemically being driven out of your mind. This is gaslighting, and it is precisely what the left is doing to America. It's not a movie. It's real. It's happening right now, and it's dangerous. If the left is permitted to continue, it will irreparably undermine our history, our values, and our culture. Right now, the Biden administration and Democrat leaders in the Congress, aided of course by Hollywood and the mainstream media, are using every trick in the book to institutionalize their radical agenda to destroy America as we know it and replace it with a European-style socialist society. They are gaslighting America.
From the desk of former Congressman Bob Barr comes a special report titled Gaslighting America. In this book, Bob Barr tackles the left's war on truth, exposing the ways they are rewriting history, manipulating the news, and changing the very definition of words. Help protect the soul of our nation. Order today.